So I asked a couple of my Chinese friends to send me a couple of real Gaokao questions from the Gaokao English test, and I'm going to try to answer some of the Gaokao English questions. And I don't know what it's going to be like, so let's just find out. Does America have a Gaokao? The answer is no. We have something kind of like it. It's called the SAT, and we also have the ACT, which you take before you go to university. But it's not as important as the Gaokao. Some students are very serious about it, and if you do really, really well, you are more likely to go to a good university. But it's not the only thing that matters. I didn't prepare for the ACT and SAT. I just got in my car one morning because someone told me to go there and take it, and I took it, and then I went to Subway and I had a sandwich. But in China, it's the most important thing in your life. Let's take a look, let's see. We're gonna go through it and I'm gonna try to answer a couple of the questions. Here we go. So let's read. Let's see. Let's check it out. Let's stop talking, Luke. Just do it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Pacific Science Center Guide. Visit Pacific Science Center's store. Don't forget to stop by Pacific Science Center's store while you are here to pick up a wonderful science activity or remember your visit. Pick up a wonderful science activity. Alright, I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. What does that mean? Pick up a science activity. Pick up a wonderful science activity. Okay, or remember your visit. Don't forget to. Okay, I don't know what that sentence means. I do not know what this sentence means. The store is located upstairs in Building 3, right next to the Lasterdome. Okay, but what about your body? Good question. That is a good question. Our cafe offers a complete menu of lunch and snack options, in addition to seasonals. Seasonals. Nice. Seasonal snacks? 1 hour Pacific Science Center closes. Maybe this should have before? Before, maybe. Maybe this is wrong. 1 hour before? Can I fix this? I can fix this. It's on my computer. I can do whatever I want. 1 hour before. Rental information. Lockers are available to store any belongings during your visit. That's nice. That's nice. Lockers. Wait a second. Belongs. I read belongings. This says belongs. This should say belongings. I was reading too quickly. Belongings is right. Alright, last paragraph before we get to a question. Support Pacific Science Center. Since 1962, Pacific Science Center has been inspiring a passion for discovery and lifelong in science. Interest? Maybe this should say interest. Interest, maybe. Okay, I'm just changing the question. It's my computer. I can do whatever I want. And Being's inquiry-based science education to classroom and company events all over Washington State. Alright, I have no idea what that means. That makes no sense. No, I can't even correct that. There's nothing. I have no idea what to correct. What does that mean? Wish PacificOrganizer.org to find various ways to support. Okay, this whole paragraph makes no sense. I don't understand any of this. Delete. That part doesn't matter. Let's look at a question. All right, here we go. I don't know what that paragraph means, but here we go. Where are you at Science Center? This can't be a real question. This cannot be real. If this is a real question, then there's no way anyone could ever answer any of these questions correctly because the question makes no sense. This paragraph makes no sense, and these paragraphs kind of make sense, but they have all kinds of mistakes. Okay, this cannot be real. So I can't believe that question is a real question, so I'm going to go to another question that says it's from the Shanghai Gaokao from 2016. We have to put in the correct answer in the blanks, so let's try. In recent years, stress Number 1, stress, regard as a cause, has been regarded. But like so many other things, it is only too much stress that easy. Oh, this one's easy. That, yeah, easy. Number 2, that does you harm. Easy. It is time you considered that if there were no stress in your life, you would achieve a little. The difference between a little and very little is if we say a little, that means we have some. Oh good, I have a little. But if we say very little, oh, it's almost nothing. We have very little food. Be careful, we have very little food. A little, oh good, I have a little. So this should be, I think, very little. Better your performance will be. Beyond a certain point, though, there's a space in front of this comma. That is no good. Don't do that. Make sure there are no spaces in front of commas. Further stress will only lead to exhaustion, illness, and finally a breakdown. A breakdown is when you go crazy. If you have too much stress, you go crazy. Like what I do, if someone has a space in front of a comma, I usually have a breakdown. You can tell when you are over the top and on the downward slope by asking yourself a number of questions. 4 should be number of questions. Do you, for instance, feel that too much is being expected of you and yet find it impossible to say no? Do you find yourself getting impatient of annoy? Maybe impatient of being annoyed with? That still sounds very weird. Impatient of being... No, that doesn't make sense. I think this is a typo. Impatient or annoyed, I think, is what this is supposed to say. Yeah. Impatient or annoyed with people for unimportant things? Yeah, that makes sense. If the answer to all these questions is yes, you had better control. That's correct as it is. You better control your stress, as you probably are under more stress than is good for you. If the total stress in your life is over 150, you are twice as likely to get ill. Oh, this is not bad. So this one is much better. The whole essay is much clearer. I can understand most of it. There are only a couple things that are a little strange. Hey, don't forget to push the red button to subscribe. Also, if you're a serious English learner, I think you'll like my full courses. Click on the link in the description to check them out. Okay.